Let me just say, after having a few days to think about it, this was to be expected. I've said it, when you're owned by FSG, you can't expect good things. Like, you just can't, right? So, I even saw a GoFundMe for Bellingham. I sent it to my friends, asked them for help. They just said no. On a slightly positive note, Bellingham said this.
People bring up money and all that rubbish, but I wouldn't play for a club that I genuinely didn't fall in love with. You know, I felt a strong connection with the people at Dortmund.
Maybe that's a good thing, maybe it's not, maybe he's just saying stuff. Someone says if Johnny doesn't care about winning anymore, then please sell the Red Sox. So even the baseball team that FSG owned, their fans want them to get out because they don't care about winning. That's the same with Liverpool, they don't care. So Jurgen Klopp came up with an interview, and you already know they're gonna ask him about Bellingham. Why didn't we sign Bellingham? So Jurgen Klopp said, I don't know how to talk about things we theoretically cannot have. If a child says he wants a Ferrari for Christmas, you say we can't afford it and you can't drive. What we need and what we want, we try absolutely everything to go and get it. Now, Jurgen Klopp, my issue with that is, you're the one that said you're gonna get the Ferrari. Because the child said, I want one, you just tell him no. And then he's gonna be like, alright, cool. You said we're gonna get. So when asked about FSG, Klopp said, what you want to know from me is if I'm angry at our owners. I am not. I don't agree all the time with everything we do, but I am employed here. I'm not here to be angry about things that may or may not work out. And that's the end of it. Like, people want Klopp to call out FSG publicly. What happened when Conte did that? You got sacked. I know they said it's mutual. No, we got sacked. They told him, get out of here, bro. You can't talk about your employer like that. He also said other clubs can do more than us in some situations, spending money. It's obvious. I have to sit here and explain it over and over again. It's not too cool, to be honest. It's not my money we are talking about. And that's something that I understand, right? Listen, if this was Klopp's money and he was an owner, I'm sure he would spend it and get the players that he needs. But it's not Klopp's money, it's the owner's money, and they are unambitious and they don't care about the club. And that's the end of the story. So Klopp, on the signings that he'll make or want to make, they will be seen as great signings after the season. Maybe not before the season, I have no clue. Because they play incredible football, so that's the idea. Not to be unhappy with the things that we do. And below is a picture of Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher is just a 23-year-old Jordan Henderson. Listen, I'm fine with Conor Gallagher being like a third or fourth option. It's always good to have like options on the bench. I feel like we'll sign him and he'll be a starter. I don't want... Oh my. So Klopp on transfers and weighing up different options said, you cannot go for Kylian Mbappe from now on and say that is the only offensive player we want, and then realize in the end that he goes to Madrid or stays at PSG as an example. It makes no sense. Klopp, that's exactly what you did. This was in August 12, 2022, right? A lot of our midfielders were injured and we were looking, can we sign some players? You know what I'm saying? We haven't signed a midfielder in so long, so. However, Klopp remains relaxed with the options at his disposal and insists a transfer only makes sense if the right player is available. So that example of him saying you can't go for Kylian Mbappe and then when he goes somewhere else, you're shocked. Bro, that's what you did with Tchouameni. You understand why people are kind of upset at Klopp. You can't say you're waiting for the right player and then you don't sign anyone because you're waiting for that right player. And then when it comes time to sign the right player, oh, he's too expensive. They really need to start protesting because that's the only way you'll see change, right? I know the whole Man United Glazers thing is kind of funny. Every time they lose, oh, get the scarves out. It's kind of funny. But we need to do that. I mean, if I was going to the stadium, I would do it, but I'm not. So I remember one time hearing about a banner like that was flew by a plane saying FSG out, Klopp in, enough is enough. I'm telling you, at the next game, if the fans have all these banners and all that stuff, FSG will get the message. So yeah, I think that's the only language that the owners understand. Being publicly told they want you out of the club, then they'll be like, hold up. You know what I'm saying? That's a bad look. Also, Jurgen Klopp, please play Arthur Melo. Like, at this point, you might as well. We're not getting top 4, so let's play Arthur Melo.
FBT going crazy.